Daily Motor top tip, if you like radio, don't buy the BMW X4.
But you could buy the i4.
Sorry. Dude, I'm so done with car names. Everything should be words. You know, I'm actually quite interested about this car this week because Alyssa and I may buy one of these.
That's right.
Yeah.
And luckily it is spec'd with all of the M Sport goodies that you would probably also spec onto yours.
Right, because we'd want to raise our overall cost by $10,000 just to have M wheels and M Sport handling.
Alyssa likes to go around corners quickly and whatnot.
Do you, Alyssa? Do you like to go around corners quickly? Are you curbing the Maverick wheels because you're running those?
Speaking of curved wheels, this one on this side is destroyed.
Oh, okay.
I did take a photo of it.
Well, BMW and Navs, if you're watching this video, which we know you are, we haven't driven this car yet.
We have not.
So, you know, I kind of like the white.
Yeah, the white's nice.
It's crisp.
And it really brings out and, you know, shows off the
big
sniffer.
Yeah.
Does this open for wiper?
No, that's just the iX.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that one locks on the iX. Did we try that? I don't think we did.
It probably locks when the car locks.
I hope so.
Like,
so people can't just like pee into your windshield washer fluid reservoir.
I mean, it's not like it's going to damage anything unless they're pouring like acid in there or something.
That's a good point. You could have pee on your windshield.
Yeah.
I'll let you drive this first. How about that?
Oh.
But let's check out the other elements of the vehicle first. Trunk. Now we have had an i4, so none of this needs to be super in depth. But I'm excited about this car because this is the more affordable one and more range.
Was the blue one? It had to have been a hatchback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at how practical this is. You can get a lot of things in a liftback.
Harman Kardon. And this was an S-tier sound system.
This is probably the best sound system I've reviewed this year. Oh, that's good. Okay. I like these because you can put gallons of milk in there. I love these.
Does it have the strap anywhere? I don't think it does. That's reserved for the SUVs. They put a little strap.
Oh, look at that interior color.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like mocha.
Mm.
Love a good mocha.
Hardy struts. Yeah, I like some good struts. Back seat.
Yep.
So presumably these front seats are all the way back. The opening's a little tight getting in.
I've got room.
But I have room as well. Chris and I are both of average height.
It smells good.
It smells like mocha. And we could have this center armrest down.
Hold on.
German engineered cup holders. Yeah, I could do a trip back here. I could go for a little more room for my feet, but I bet this seat could raise up a little more and I'd be fine. But I have headroom. And actually, come to think of it, my seating position's a little upright. Do you feel like you're sitting pretty upright?
Yes, and my head touches the ceiling.
Yeah. I wish we had.
It's so hot.
We need to acquire some sort of rear-facing car seat for us to try in these vehicles.
Wait till Austin gets a little older. We can take Chris's.
Yeah, you're right. Although they do plan on having another.
Oh, fair.
Have to wait for Austin #2 to get older. You gonna pop the hood?
You know, I did see one on the road recently, on the side of the road.
Austin #2?
No, a car seat.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember where that was. What do you want me to pop?
The hood. That is a lot of plastic.
BMW I. The other one said BMW M.
They didn't opt for the M performance utilities cover. It's a way to recharge your AC, I guess.
Yeah, what's on that side?
What is that?
Some sort of a fluid reservoir. Okay. All right, well, there you go. That's what it looks like. Don't touch it. Yeah.
No frunk in the i4.
You want to get the cold start?
Not gonna get me on that one, Brower.
Okay.
Oh, we got M sills. It's important. Let's take a little look.
Got your butt imprint on the window sticker.
The lumbar is pushed out so far I'm like bouncing into the seat.
All right, ready?
And that's unfortunate because there's no. Oh yeah, there is. Here it is.
No paddle shift. Oh, obviously not.
Well, to be fair, the Bolt had paddle shifter.
Yeah, sometimes you get them for regen. I feel like, did the M? No, it didn't. It couldn't have done.
Oh gosh, boy, would I love to have some climate controls right here.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with iDrive 8 is it just overcomplicates everything because it's less.
Also, I should point out this seat was not all the way back, so if it were...
Yeah, I don't think this one was either.
You wouldn't be allowed to have legs.
I got in and it's already kind of like in my driving position.
Look at that though, 85% charge and you've got 273 miles of range.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a nice thing.
So is this all-wheel drive or is it rear-wheel drive?
It is, I believe, rear-wheel drive. Although you can get this one in all-wheel drive, I think.
So we don't have Sport Boost, but we do have the good Hans Zimmer-y Sport noise.
Hopefully they never trademark that sound or copyright it, so we can no longer make videos.
Well, we would just have to roll with it off.
Yeah. The vehicle was built in Munich, Germany.
Oh God, one pedal drive is not on. There we go. Now it is.
Yes, you have the dynamic handling package, the M Sport package, and the M Sport package.
I think it has 3 M Sport packages actually. Doesn't it have 3, or does it only have 2?
I can only see 2.
Okay.
The Harman Kardon system is only $875, which is sweet.
Is it the same Harman Kardon that was in the M50?
Should be. Yeah. We'll have to test it out. You pay $100 for that.
Lexus RX pulling a trailer over there.
That's pretty cool. You know, I respect him or her for that. Oh, it's still fast.
It's pretty quick.
It is quick. We should go
Quick
race
enough.
it against the GR86 that we still have.
Oh, it would smoke that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way faster.
They missed a golden opportunity to drop the price on this by $300. Oh, if they would have dropped the personal eSIM 5G or the wireless device charging along with the Hans Zimmer package, the price of this car would be $69,420.
Hans Zimmer package. You have to pay extra for that?
Yeah, it's $100.
Do you have his noises?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Yes.
They charge you extra for that?
It's BMW. They'll charge you extra for anything.
Oh my God! What a shame.
Gosh, what a great car. Yeah, I've spec'd one of these out before, and I would do. You have to pay $550 for the white paint.
It throws you back a little bit still.
Yeah, it's very torquey, very responsive.
You have to pay how much for the paint?
$550 for white. Although apparently it's a special white. Now this is interesting, folks, because Chris doesn't typically drive cars like this. So the fact that he's driving a Spirit
Motivating me.
right away, that M Sport must be really speaking.
That's true. I'm generally not a fast driver.
I mean, you're doing 70 right now.
Yeah, not on purpose.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's so quiet in this car. And fast.
I like the feel of this M Sport steering wheel without the paddle shifters. And it's a little bit thinner also.
BMW's been working on that. They're trying to slim their wheels down.
It's not so thick, yeah. Steering wheels are always so girthy in the
They
M
really
cars.
are, yeah. Especially those early on M heated wheels. Just like.
Oh yeah, they're in. Now there is a Prius C.
Yeah, try not to ass pack this Prius C.
He has literally stopped.
He's on all steelies, no plate. She's gripping the wheel with all her might. There's a lot of torque in that Prius C.
I just absolutely demolished a Fusion Sport that was trying to catch me.
He'll have to kill himself now.
You know, he's one of those people that claims that he hates BMWs even though he's never driven one.
There you go. You know what's sad is, starting in 2023, this car will no longer be eligible for the federal tax credit because 0% of it's made in the U.S.
0% of it.
Yep. So if you want a BMW i4 eDrive40, 19-inch wheels, get one now.
I've already used 2% of our battery.
Well, it's interesting. You can get this car with 18-inch wheels, which is the proper way to do it. And some people think they're ugly, but it gets you an extra 20 miles of range. So it is a good thing to have.
Do we have adaptive suspension? We have to.
Yes,
Okay.
adaptive M suspension.
So now it should soften up.
We should
a little.
barely feel this bump whatsoever. Is what
40 miles per hour. I've noticed that these steering wheels, sometimes they creak.
Yeah.
It's not just the Ike, it's all of these M steering wheels. They like creak when you go around corners.
I need more fan on my face. That's the best way to do that.
Give you a couple minutes to turn that up while I pull into this parking lot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is the GoPro gonna overheat?
Probably. Let's get in there.
It's a shame this isn't rear-wheel drive because we could try donuts.
It is rear-wheel drive.
It is?
Yeah.
But you told me it was all-wheel drive.
I think I said I don't know. I think you asked if it's rear-wheel and I said yes.
I said, is it rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? And you said it was all-wheel drive.
Just try it out. Throw it in.
No, that's a Charlie thing. It's not a Chris thing.
Okay, fair enough. You seem to have enjoyed that drive, though.
I was. No, I do like this car. I do quite like it.
I like the combo. Is this brown or black?
That's black.
Yeah, but above the brown, it looks nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like a chocolate, like Oreo look.
An Oreo look.
I do like the wheels quite a lot, too. I think they look quite good.
The car has shut off.
They do that. What tires are we running? Michelin Pilot Sport 4s.
You got to have those.
Isn't that the same tire the 86 had?
Probably. Every sporty car has Pilot Sport 4S's on it. Why is the seat the way that it is?
It is a bit strange, isn't it?
I think it's just whoever sat over here last.
I need more coal. You can have whatever you want.
Low Fahrenheit. Thank you for giving me 69.
Ah, that was unintentional.
No. Oh, okay.
So what are we trying here? How do you turn? There we go. Track. DSC off.
You probably have to click it.
Interesting. Activate anyway. I like that language. That's a one-way. I can't do that.
Just go. I'm just trying to drift it out of here.
No, we're gonna go back in here and be heathens for a minute.
Okay.
You've inspired me to see if this is rear-wheel drive. And the only way to test that is by doing an entire 360-degree turn.
Yes.
I'm surprised that BMW hasn't hopped onto the camera mirror thing, because you'd think BMW would be a big fan of making visibility be virtually zero in their cars.
A chip thing.
It actually
Maybe
could
they're
be.
like, they don't want to introduce new technology when they can't even support the existing technology.
No, you do have a good point, and I know we joke about that a lot, but that's probably a legitimate thing.
Yep.
All right, so we're in comfort. Very easy to turn it into sport.
DSC and traction off, so you should be able to.
Yeah, if we are indeed rear-wheel drive, we should be able to make good use of it.
It should be clear of that. Now there is an E39 M5 over there, it looks like.
Fortunately, it's protected by a shipping container.
Yeah.
Or a garbage container.
Right? What was that?
I don't quite know.
I was going to say, I can't tell what wheels were driving. I think it's rear-wheel drive, but it's limiting you.
Yeah, why is it limiting me if DSC is off?
Yeah, I think if it was a...
They'd brag about it. It'd be called an X-Drive.
It would be called an X-Drive, yeah, so there's no way it's all-wheel drive. Okay, now we have to flee the scene.
The Topher would be disappointed that it kills you there. Imagine if we were in the snow and we're trying to do snow nuts. You like that smell?
Oh, God, it feels much faster from over here.
I know.
Wow, my head just smacked the headrest.
It's a hard headrest, too. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not as predictable as the 86, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, BMWs are always unredible. Sometimes you give them an input and they just ignore you.
I'd like to break for this corner now. And no, that's okay.
Yeah. I was watching a video of a guy driving an M4, and he came over a crest at a racetrack, and he like the car started to like rotate.
Okay.
So he countersteered and just nothing happened. The car just continued in the same direction.
So upon the first 10 minutes of this car, would you pay $70,000 for this, or, and I know you haven't driven one, but a Model 3 Performance?
This.
Okay.
I have no interest in associating myself with a Tesla.
Okay, well, if you could separate yourself from the other Tesla owners, because keep in mind, then you have to be associated with BMW owners.
This. Because it plays Hans Zimmer.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be tough for me. I'd have to spend a little bit more time in it, but I quite like the Model 3 as well. This is a more relaxing driving experience. The Model 3 is more manic and golf cart feeling, which in some ways is nice. This feels quite a bit more traditional. Surprisingly enough, Model 3 has easier, or at least more enjoyable climate controls. Because in the Model 3, it doesn't take up the entire screen to go to the climate menu. It's just a little...
Okay.
On the bottom of the screen, you know?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm trying to explain to you, Siri.
Easier because in the Mail 3 doesn't take up entire the screen.
Can we just go back to cars with no electronics in them? Like
Yeah.
carburation?
Oh. Yeah. Whoa. That was spirited.
Yeah.
I like this wood.
I do too.
It's quite attractive. Although you only get it on the dash and in the center. You don't
Well,
get
you
it
know
on
there's a wood shortage.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I can't put it on the doors.
Okay. At least all the doors match.
So we'll be spending the rest of the week with the i4 eDrive40 and tune in for the second half of the video to see if Alyssa would have one. I guess is the
Yeah,
thing.
you gotta
If
let Alyssa spend some time in this. I mean, you're probably spending the most time with this car this week, so.
Right. Yeah, we'll try to get her behind the wheel a little bit too and see what she thinks. But it would be a little bit hard to justify selling our Maverick and getting something like this, considering it's like double the price. But it's nice so far. I have never heard or felt a more aggressive cooling seat. It's vibrating my chest. Listen to that. That is violent. There's something comforting about getting into a car with brown interior.
Yeah.
Even especially just a nice dark brown like this.
So if you poop yourself, you can't tell.
Right. I think I'm over like the peanut butter interiors. Like I think they're cool, but I don't think I'd own one. Whereas this is like a very classy, little bit less boring than black interior.
Well, it's just one of those things where if something gets overdone, you're kind of just over it. And not a lot of companies do this dark brown. Porsche does it. It's a very German thing because you can get it in Porsches. You can definitely get it in Mercedes, and of course BMW.
BMW has some really cool interior colors.
Yes, they do. Yeah, you can do red. You can have oyster, they call it, which is like a white.
I like that one.
And then they have like an orange also. Don't they have an orange? You can get blue and green and stuff in the M4. Yeah, they've been spicing it up lately.
Yeah. We learned recently from the comment section of the Macan video that the Macan we had didn't have a power adjusted steering column because of the chip shortage. Do you think that might be an excuse for this car as well?
Could be. Yeah, certainly. I'm just blaming, maybe the chip shortage is a conspiracy and all of the manufacturers are using it so they can put less features in cars and charge the same amount.
Charge the same. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Can we start doing that with Daily Motor videos somehow? Can we be like, oh, there's a chip shortage.
Daily Motor conspiracy.
We couldn't film this, but you should still watch it.
Sorry, guys, we only have audio. Watch this black screen and don't skip the ads.
Don't skip the ads. So you've actually ended up spending more time in this car than I have.
Yeah, I spent a good amount of time in this, and it was great up until the infotainment system decided it no longer wanted to give me any sort of audio from anything at all.
Yeah, let's see if it's working.
Nope.
Oh no, we can't listen to Jax's Wait, is that the band? Yeah. Oh, Young Gravy.
No,
Can't listen to
the
new Young Gravy track.
Speaking of Young Gravy, he was at the VMAs last night with Addison Rae's mom, making out with her on the red carpet.
I don't know who that is, but is that
okay?
Pretty big flex?
He was with somebody's mom.
That's pretty. That sounds like a cool.
Addison Rae is a big TikTok star, like one of the biggest.
Okay. How about her mom? She's about to be a big TikTok star too, I guess.
Right. Well, Addison Rae's mom was, of course, married to Addison Rae's dad, and they just recently got divorced. And Addison Rae's dad found out about this, and he's been like making a scene on TikTok, and it's just been like this.
And he's gonna be like the new Kardashians or something.
I don't know, but it was hilarious to see. Oh, there's a police.
That is a policeman waiting.
They sit there sometimes
for us to just fly down.
Usually there's state boys right there, though. That's just a local.
So we should just.
Oh God, that like actually scared the shit out of me. Thank you.
Anything else that's been revealing to you about this car, other than the fact that you can't listen to Addison Rae's new baby daddy? I don't know.
Addison Rae's stepdad.
Her stepdad. That's the term I was looking for.
Well, it's a shame because I actually quite liked iDrive 8.
Yeah,
I warmed up to it.
It both wouldn't let you connect your phone or listen to
You can't listen to anything, but you can listen to Hans Zimmer.
That's true.
Drive modes.
Thank you, Jeff, for specing the $100 iconic
You know, I
sound
was just
package.
thinking that it's probably just like Tesla style, where it just gets unlocked, right? Like it's probably in every car.
Yeah. Oh,
it just gets unlocked.
Sure.
With your $100 you pay?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, whatever. But it's really cool. I mean, it should just be standard, but whatever. Oh, we got somebody.
Wow, that was quick.
That was quick. Did he get somebody, or
is
his
he
lights just
chilling
on?
with his lights on?
That's a cool noise.
It is.
Sport mode. It sounds like steampunk, like what someone, if you would have asked someone 20 years ago, what is an electric car going to sound like? This.
Well, specifically, it's if you asked Hans Zimmer what an electric car should sound like.
Right. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the car. I really do. It was remarkably efficient, and I think this is the best best 5-figure electric vehicle for highway commuting, because it's so efficient. You got 300 miles of highway range,
right,
and you can get one of these under $60,000. Mm-hmm. Whereas the only other cars that are going to get you that much range on the highway are $100,000+ Model S Plaid,
right,
Lucid Air,
right,
that sort of thing.
Yeah. So, are you going to buy one?
I think
with red interior.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely something that I'll go this way. It's definitely something we would consider. I think the Maverick's just been so good lately that we just can't justify getting anything else at this point. Although, for the views, it would be tempting.
Right. Let's just steal one of those for the views.
Yeah.
Breaking into Bronco jail.
That would get some views.
Yeah, it would.
It'd also make it pretty obvious who did it.
Yes.
They look like they're all 4-doors. I don't see any 2-doors yet.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because most people are ordering 4-door Broncos.
Uh-oh, this degenerate in the Dodge Dart definitely wants to hit us.
Oh, God. Oh! Thank you.
I had to get away from the degenerate. No degens allowed. That's going to be the thumbnail thing for this video.
You're like pulling a Sean's dad with just like keep giving me whiplash when I'm not ready.
The ride is really good in this car too. I mean, that's the thing. We're almost like not really talking about this car that much. We're getting distracted by celebrities and degenerates, but it is. I don't think there's really anything new to say over our first drive. It's other than it just got worse. Unfortunately, the only things about this car got worse.
I was gonna say when the infotainment system was working, the sound system was very good in this car. You gave it an S tier.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, his lights are back to off.
That's very strange.
Should we bait him?
Yeah, just go in the middle of the road up here and do donuts. It's funny, with iDrive 8, I didn't find myself at all using the knob.
Well, it's because if you did want to, you'd have to turn it about 30 times to get through all the various icons.
I have a complaint. No purple ambient lighting.
They got rid of violet?
Yes, chip shortage. Violet? You're turning violet.
There's a chip shortage on purple.
Yep. So no purple, but you do get. Let's just go. Hello? Was that him?
Yeah. I'm gonna destroy his.
Okay, let me just brace.
Ego right now.
Goodbye, sir.
I love that about electric vehicles. It's got.
Here we go.
It's got degen removal mode.
Degen repellent.
Degen repellent. Degen extraction. They have new colors.
Yeah. So let me just walk you through these. New Era Bronze.
Fantastic.
What I don't like is you have to click twice, so we won't set any. Showtime Yellow.
Great.
Energizing Red. Fanatic Pink.
Not fantastic. It is fanatic. And you can see it a little bit in the daylight, which is cool, although it is a little dark.
Quiet Time White. No, these are all, they're very clever. It's like the Germans would use an American translator. Vitalizing Turquoise. Night Ride Green.
Oh, yeah, Night Ride Green.
Sunset Drive Orange,
Only
which I've used this one for my night drive.
Of course.
And Electrifying Blue, which is what you had it set on.
I do have to agree with you, though. Purple is the best ambient lighting color, so for them not to have that is quite a disappointment.
You can choose Fanatic Pink or you can choose Electrifying Blue.
And the thing that frustrates me the most is if they can do all these colors, that means they have all three RGB LEDs here in the car, which means you could do infinite colors.
Yes.
There's no reason they shouldn't just have a color wheel like literally every other brand does.
Yeah. Usually you can do about 30 colors in other brands.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that BMW at least jumped up from only having 5, and they gave them fun names. They used to just be orange, bronze, white, green, violet. I think that's all.
Well, now you can have Quiet Time White and Fanatic Pink.
So Daily Motor top tip, if you like to drive around with your ambient lighting in purple, don't buy the i4.
That's right.
But other than that, i4 is a great car.
Maybe you can jailbreak this like we used to do to our iPhones in
Yeah,
high
I'm
school.
sure that would really make iDrive 8 work well. Yeah. Maybe you could actually fix the radio.
Maybe it would work, yeah.
Yeah.
The poor fleet driver is going to have to drive home in
Without
silence.
music. Well, he can listen to Hans Zimmer. Does
Or
my
he can-
phone work right
You
now?
can probably listen to AM radio, because usually they're of the age where they like to just listen to...
Charlie's iPhone, let's see.
Yeah, it might do yours. It may just be... it may just hate mine.
Did you try going to just audio for your phone?
No, because... Well, my phone's not here, so it's not going to work. My phone's
Fair enough.
back at the garage.
Okay. Can we do AM? There is no AM radio.
Well, try
in this car.
FM. I never tried FM. I'm sure it'll do... I mean, why wouldn't it do FM? Oh, nothing at all.
No radio. You have no music. No source available.
Wait.
Can you imagine if that's all you had to do is press the button? No.
That does nothing.
Daily Motor top tip, if you like radio, don't buy the BMW X4.
But you could buy the i4.
Sorry. Dude, I'm so done with car names. Everything should be words. No, this car is really good. I do like it quite a bit. Maybe buy a 2023 and maybe things will work better.
Yeah, also, the other one did this too. When it's damp outside, the windows squeak when they go up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's Daily Motor top tip, if you don't like window squeaks, don't buy a Z4.
Thank you. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah. All right.
Well, that'll wrap it up for the
I think that'll wrap it up for
BMW
the
440i. So thank you guys.
It's the
for watching.
M440i.
Sorry, the M440i xDrive.
Extra.
Yeah.
They used to put xDrive as a separate element of the model name, right? Like back in the E90s. Wasn't your car like a
It was a
330i xDrive?
No, it was a 328xi.
XI, that's what it was.
XI.
Okay.
Yeah.
And xDrive wasn't in the name? It was
No,
just XI?
xDrive started in the facelifted E90s.
Okay.
So the E90s split when they did the LCI. They switched from 328xi to 328i xDrive.
Okay.
And then it's stuck ever since.
Ever since that fateful.
Yeah, but now they added
fateful
like an
change.
M
And E.
and I and E. And
This is the eDrive40, not I.
eDrive40 because it has a B58. So
And I guess we'll see y'all on the next one, probably.
yeah.
We're Charlie and Chris with Daily Motor, and don't
As always,
radio on.
Young Gravy on
Yeesh.
with Addison Ray's mom.
Only if you're Addison Ray's mom.